Kartel's lawyer, Isaac Buchanan, has commended the Court of Appeal for its prompt action in scheduling a hearing date to decide whether the entertainer and his co-accused should face a retrial. The Court of Appeal announced that the hearing is slated for June 10th, with submissions to be heard over 5 days. Justice Marva McDonald Bishop, overseeing the proceedings, set a deadline of May 6th for the appellants to file their submissions against a retrial. The prosecution, advocating for a retrial, has until May 31st to file its response. Buchanan expressed satisfaction with the court's swift response, emphasizing its efficiency in case management. He praised the court's acknowledgement of constitutional challenges, indicating a mindful approach to legal proceedings. Regarding Vybz Kartel's reaction to the development, Buchanan stated he hadn't yet communicated with his client, citing restrictions on attorney visits over the weekend by the Department of Correctional Services. He anticipated discussing the matter with Kartel on Monday. When asked about arguments against a retrial, Buchanan declined to comment, emphasizing that the issue is now sub judice. Director of Public Prosecutions. Paula Llewellyn confirmed receipt of the notice, but declined to offer any comments. In March, the UK-based Privy Council overturned the murder convictions of Vybz Kartel, Sean Storm, Campbell, Kahira Jones, and Andre St. John. They were convicted in 2014 for the murder of Clive Lizard Williams in 2011. The Privy Council ruled that the convictions should be quashed due to juror misconduct, highlighting the failure to dismiss a tainted juror, Livingston Kane, who was later found guilty of attempting to influence other jurors with a bribe. Kartel and his co-accused maintain their innocence, refuting any involvement in Williams's murder. The prosecution alleged that the appellants killed Williams after he failed to return 2 unlicensed firearms entrusted to him by Kartel for safekeeping. Williams's disappearance on August 16, 2011, remains unresolved, with his body never recovered. The musician, known by his real name Adidja Palmer, stands as one of Jamaica's most prominent artists, having collaborated with notable performers like Jay-Z and Rihanna. His trial, spanning 64 days, ranks among the lengthiest in Jamaican legal history. Ultimately, Kartel was initially sentenced to a minimum of 35 years in prison, later reduced to 32.5 years. During the trial, testimony revealed that the victim, Clive Williams, along with another individual, Lamar Chow, were entrusted with 2 unlicensed firearms by Kartel for safekeeping. When they failed to return the weapons as agreed, they were allegedly summoned to Kartel's residence in August 2011. Chow recounted to the court that they were attacked, and he last saw Clive Williams motionless on the ground, never to be seen alive again. Subsequently, the house where the incident occurred burned down, and Williams's body was never recovered. Throughout the legal proceedings, Kartel and his co-accused, including Sean Campbell, Kahira Jones, and Andre St. John, steadfastly maintained their innocence. The decision to continue the trial with a juror accused of misconduct raises questions about the handling of the case by both the judge and the prosecution. It could be argued that proceeding with a tainted jury compromises the integrity of the trial and undermines the pursuit of justice. Some may perceive this as a failure on the part of the judge and the DPP to ensure a fair and impartial legal process. There should indeed be accountability for such decisions, as they have serious implications for the credibility of the justice system. The failure to address juror misconduct adequately reflects poorly on the judicial process and erodes public trust in the legal system. This situation is undoubtedly an embarrassment on a global scale, as it highlights deficiencies within Jamaica's justice system and raises concerns about the effectiveness of legal proceedings in the country. It underscores the importance of upholding principles of fairness, transparency, and accountability in the administration of justice. The responsibility for the mishandling of the case leading to the convictions being quashed rests with both the judge and the Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP, as they play crucial roles in ensuring fair trials and upholding the integrity of the justice system. In this instance, the judge's decision not to dismiss the tainted juror despite allegations of misconduct was a significant error. The failure to uphold standards of impartiality and integrity compromised the fairness of the trial, ultimately leading to the convictions being overturned. Similarly, the DPP bears responsibility for ensuring that cases are prosecuted diligently and ethically. Any lapses in thoroughness or oversight on the part of the prosecution can undermine the credibility of the legal process and jeopardize the pursuit of justice. It is imperative for both the judiciary and the prosecution to conduct themselves with the utmost diligence and professionalism, especially in high-profile cases like this. Accountability mechanisms within the legal system should be activated to review the conduct of those involved and to address any shortcomings or negligence that may have occurred. Ultimately, a thorough investigation into the circumstances surrounding the mishandling of the case is necessary to identify accountability and prevent similar errors in the future. As Vybz Kartel and his legal team await the upcoming hearing, the swift response from the Court of Appeal underscores the gravity of the case. With submissions set to be heard in June, both sides are gearing up for what could be a pivotal moment in this high-profile legal saga. However, the lingering uncertainty surrounding Kartel's fate and the prospect of a retrial weigh heavily. Despite the Privy Council's decision to quash the convictions, the legal battle is far from over. Kartel and his co-accused continue to assert their innocence, emphasizing the flaws in the original trial and the subsequent judicial process. As discussions unfold in the courtroom, the public eagerly anticipates the outcome, hoping for clarity and justice to prevail. Yet, amidst the legal complexities, the human toll of this ordeal cannot be overlooked. Families on both sides grapple with the emotional strain, seeking closure and resolution after years of legal wrangling. Ultimately, the upcoming hearing represents a crucial chapter in the ongoing saga of Vybz Kartel's legal battle. Regardless of the outcome, it is a reminder of the enduring complexities and challenges within the Jamaican justice system, prompting reflection on the need for transparency, accountability, and fairness for all involved.